And so you think like the emotional tragedy of breaking up with your husband propelled you into this situation?
It had a lot to do with it.
And then your mother dying?
Yeah, it had a lot to do with it. A lot to do with it. Those were losses that I wasn't prepared. I just didn't see it coming. And when it came from around the corner, down the block, and it hit me in the back of the head, and it kept on moving, and I stayed right where I fell. Yeah, so, you know.
Well, do you have any other questions you wanted to ask her?
Do you? No.
Anything else you'd like people to know about you?
I would like them to know that just because we're homeless, don't think we're not people. Don't think we have lives. We led productive lives. You never know what can happen to you. Never. You never say never. Because I didn't see it coming. And you have like 19-year-olds in there now. What are you doing here? Just because you don't want to listen to your mother. So you come here and you listen to these idiots. It doesn't make sense. When I was like 19, either you went to work, you went to college, you got married. It was just certain paths those are the paths that are open to you, not a shelter.
Do you think, I know you said like the women died in the shelter and a couple other things, but what do you think it is that makes it hell's waiting room? Like, is it?
Number one, they have DHS, Department of Homeless Services, police officers here. I don't know how much of a cop they really are, where they issue arms, they just don't carry them with them, I don't know. But they dress the part and they treat you like shit. They treat you like shit. And even like if you came in with some goodies or something, like a Snickers bar, you have to like put it under, tuck it.
Smuggle it in?
Yeah, just to have like a little bit of normalcy. It's like taboo there. It's like taboo. We don't want you to be normal. We want you to be lazy. We want to take your shit. And instead of like, I've seen people say, well, I forgot if it's here, give it to me, I'll go back out, I'll eat it. They won't even give it back. They throw it in the garbage. It's just crazy. And you know how a lot of homeless women make their money off picking up bottles and stuff like that? They have crates of bottled water in there. And I know it's for us. I know DHS did not pay for that water for them. But we have yet to see a bottle. But you will see the DHS officer leaving out the building with the empty bottles. Don't you have any shame, sir? I mean, leave the empty bottles at least for somebody to take them and get the nickels. I mean, you working. Don't do that. It's just like you're mean spirit.
How's your physical health?
Oh, my legs are terrible. They hurt. I need like a knee replacement.
You do?
Yeah.
Do you have a doctor?
I have a pain management doctor. I just recently finished getting the gel shots in my knee, but it ain't doing nothing.
No, you can have that surgery.
I can.
And have you tried to get it scheduled, or is it too soon?
I really just didn't want to have anything else heavier on my plate while I'm here. And recovering is like an issue. You're only allowed 72 hours if you like go into a medical facility or something, then they take your bed. You can wait up to 3 days in there for another bed. On these hard wooden tables, they take your property, it's upstairs. You can't get your property for days.
You'll lose your bed if you go out even to a hospital?
You have to leave from there in order to keep your bed. But the maximum anybody gets is 72 hours. Then they take your bed. You don't even have a bed. And from my understanding, what they used to do, because I've been there, I used to curfew violate all the time. I used to, but I've gotten older and wiser. It's just not worth it. But they will take your bed, you're just stuck. You can't even change your clothes because they packed you up and put everything in the storage room. And nobody wants to go and get it. And the storage room has no organization at all. It's like plain plastic bags with people's lives in them from the floor to up to this high. And there's just no organization at all. Everything. And God forbid, if you lose your bed today, and say like 3 or 4 more people lose their bed tomorrow, all of those bags have now pushed your bag into oblivion. It could be anywhere.
You'll never see it again.
Yeah, plenty of times. I've lost everything in the shelters. Yeah.
How long have you been living in shelters?
I think I came back to New York in like, probably like 2016.
2016?
Yes.
3 years.
Yes. Different ones.
Now you only need one replacement?
Yeah.
Replacement?
My right knee. But I fell a couple of years ago on Veterans Day, and it's coming around again. And I broke both of my ankles, so I have like hardware in my ankles.
Oh, that must be painful too.
And that, I'm telling you, this is not a pretty chapter, and I just can't wait till it's over. It's gotta end soon. I gotta be closer to the end than I am to the beginning. You know?
Well, I wonder if you had the knee replacement, you'd be a little stronger to move on.
I still would be faced with, because they say wherever DHS sends you, that is your permanent shelter for a year. So I would still have to come back here. I don't want to have to recuperate in this. You can't. I don't see how you could.
You have to leave at 9 a.m. even if you had a...
No, well, I guess they would give you a leeway, probably for a week or so. But I just don't have the... I can't. I have enough already.